Cyber News Daily, June 18, 2026. Story 1. FortiBleed is putting perimeter access on the open market. Researchers found an exposed attacker server holding what appear to be valid Fortinet FortiGate VPN and admin credentials, including plaintext passwords, tied to roughly 75,000 internet-facing devices across 194 countries. Why it matters? If an attacker can log into your firewall, they can change security policies, create backdoor accounts, and pivot into internal networks. Realistic impact? Remote takeover of VPN entry points and branch connectivity. Action: rotate FortiGate admin and VPN credentials, enforce MFA, remove internet-exposed management, and audit for unusual admin logins. Story 2. A supply chain attack hit WordPress at scale. SanSec reports attackers tampered with JavaScript serve from Awesome Motive CDN for the Opt-in Monster, TrustPulse, and Push Engage plugins, affecting more than 1.2 million sites. The injected code waits for a logged-in WordPress administrator, then creates a rogue admin and installs a self-hiding backdoor plugin that can expose web shells. Why it matters? Your server can be clean while your site still loads poisoned code. Impact: silent site takeover and future visitor abuse. Action: look for unexpected admin users like developer_API1 or dev_XXX. Search the plugins directory on disk for hidden database optimizer disguises, and rotate admin passwords and secrets. Story 3. DragonForce ransomware operators are hiding command and control inside Microsoft Teams infrastructure. Researchers describe a Go-based backdoor that obtains an anonymous Teams visitor token, uses a legitimate Microsoft Turn relay, then tunnels quick traffic to the attacker's real server. Why it matters? Security tools may only see normal Teams connections, so defenders miss data theft and remote control. Impact: longer dwell time, credential theft, and ransomware deployment after extensive reconnaissance. Action: monitor for unusual Teams network patterns, harden exposed SQL servers, and investigate EDR alerts for signed driver abuse. Story 4. Cisco patched a critical command execution flaw in Identity Services Engine. CVE 2026-20-181 allows an authenticated attacker with administrative credentials to send crafted HTTP requests and execute commands on the underlying OS, then potentially escalate to root. Why it matters? Compromise of ISE can let attackers rewrite network access rules, weaken authentication, and disrupt endpoint access. Impact includes denial of service in single-node deployments and stealthy persistence in the identity layer. Action: patch to fixed ISE versions, restrict admin access to management networks, and audit for unusual admin logins. Story 5. Palo Alto Networks is warning of exploit attempts against CVE 2026-0257, an authentication bypass in Pan-OS Global Protect under specific cookie and certificate configurations. Attackers can establish unauthorized VPN connections without valid credentials if systems are unpatched and misconfigured. Why it matters? VPN bypass is direct entry into trusted corporate segments. Impact: unauthorized access that can look like a legitimate VPN session, followed by lateral movement. Action: upgrade to fixed Pan-OS versions, disable authentication override cookies if not required, and use a dedicated certificate for cookies. Subscribe to Cyber News Daily for your daily cybersecurity briefing.